Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be talking about Turbo a little bit more in terms of it and Robinhood, right? There was something a viewer pointed out that I do want to discuss. And obviously, we'll be going over the basics as well. There is no new news as this is being recorded on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. And usually, Saturday is going to be the most boring day in terms of just everything news, the market, the volatility, and everything like that. Even if we go to Turbo right now, we can see, ladies and gentlemen, volume down almost 50% in the last 24 hours. Is that a concern? No, it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday, right? Volume is always going to be slow on a Saturday. But if Saturday is the worst day and we're hitting 43 million volume, that's really great, especially where we're at right now. I do want to say, ladies and gentlemen, that I have been noticing Turbo is climbing up the ranks. Okay. We were just near, outside almost a top 200 a couple days ago, few short weeks ago. And then, we were the top of 180, and now we are slowly pushing into the 170s. So keep an eye out on that, because Turbo is slowly but surely climbing up the ranks. We can even see, if we go here, that Turbo has hit its all-time holders, despite everything being slow and red, generally speaking, right, over the last, let's just say month or even more. So Turbo continues to shine. Okay, Turbo continues to shine, Turbo continues to dominate, and that is what we like to see. Okay, I am super proud of Turbo's growth. Okay, we've been growing at a consistent great rate over the last, let's just say month, while everything has been in the dumps, right? And that's just not Turbo in the dumps, that is everything in the dumps. So, really proud of Turbo. Absolutely love to see that. Now, the main thing we are going to discuss here, ladies and gentlemen, is Robinhood, okay? Because we know Robinhood is the real deal, and we know getting a listing on Robinhood would change everything. Do we need it for Turbo to do very well this cycle? No. But would it do better if we did get listed on Robinhood? Absolutely. Now, here's the thing that the viewer mentioned. Shout out to you. You know who you are. You tagged me on Twitter too. Shout out for the support. Absolutely appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, right? There was a comment saying, well, when we go under Robinhood, we can see they actually hide Turbo posts. And, I forgot which one it was that I went under, but I saw a lot of Turbo posts being hidden. Then, ladies and gentlemen, right, I was like, okay, let me check stuff out. So I go here, we see there's hidden comments, right? Then I'm like, oh, wait, people are asking about Ondo. People are asking about other coins. There's Turbo, right? H-bar. We can see a bunch of other coins. And, we see our beloved Turbo right here. But what do you guys notice, right? It is not just Turbo. It is not just Turbo. It is some spam comments, and it is, other coins. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe it's a one-off, maybe it's a whatever. Do they have any here? Nope. But let's do this, and none here either. So let's go to this one, and we can see, if we go here, right? Crypto bull market's over. It's pattern manipulation. Don't let them shake you out. The dog in me. Got some Pepe one, right? So we can see that from the theme of it, it's not just Turbo. It is not Turbo, ladies and gentlemen. Something I did want to point out, which I actually did mention, is, right, this person, which I believe, yep, CEO and co-founder of Robinhood, asked, what else do you want to see on Turbo, or sorry, on Robinhood? But I guess, I spoke in the future, and we can see our beloved Turbo is right here. We can see Toshi is also here. But ladies and gentlemen, we can see so many comments. When we look at the comments, most of them are Turbo with a lot of likes, which, let me like these right now, because you never know the compound effect it could have. But we can see, right, the top ones are Turbo. And this is very, very good news. What's this one? I don't need a girlfriend. Crypto fucks me every day. Look how cute Turbo looks, and look at his cute little girlfriend. But look, what do you notice? Turbo community is on top. Sure, this Toshi one, Toshi has a great community too. But we have one post here that has 50 something likes. And if we go back, was there another one over here? Yeah, Toshi themselves reply 100. But we can see, other than that, it's been Turbo, 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 and Turbo. And you guessed it, more Turbo, right? We got some Toshi here. So What does this mean? Well, ladies and gentlemen, right? If Robinhood sees a lot of turbo and a good amount of Toshi, what next coins do you think they're most likely going to post? Do you think they're going to list the ones that where the communities are poor, they can't get a couple likes, they can't get the attraction, to show off how strong of a community they are? No, it's going to be coins like Turbo and maybe even very well Toshi, right? I think Turbo is doing better than Toshi at the moment, right? Even just market cap, volume, and etc. And it's on a better chain like Ethereum over Base, but we're not here to debate, which coin is better and etc. But that's just, the little extra edge I think Turbo does have, right? And then we can see some other ones. We see the Cat one, sure. MLG, sure. Got more Toshi, sure. And there's some other ones here and there, but there's only like one or two posts that do decent, right? While we have so many turbo posts that were the top ones. So what do you think is going to happen when the CEO and co-founder opens his phone and goes through his replies? He's going to mainly see turbo. He's going to see a good amount of Toshi, and then he's going to see some coin here and there. But the main one is turbo, right? So that's going to catch his attention, right? That's going to catch his attention the most. And that is exactly what we want. Back to this, right? We can see just for more confirmation's sakes, right? We can see there is the SPX one, there's the Giga one is getting, we have some random foot, I don't even know, Sigma. Yeah, we can see, right? You can go through so many more posts if you want to, but I think I made the point clear that under the few posts, the 3 or 4 that we looked at, it's not just turbo posts getting hidden, and the one where we looked at with the CEO and co-founder of Robinhood talking about which coin to be listed next, we saw that turbo was indeed, ladies and gentlemen, on top. So very, very great signs, right? The Robinhood, potentially not listing turbo due to the fact that they had comments debunked. And yeah, this is just a fantastic sign. Now we will talk about analysis just a little bit. Not much has changed since the other day, because like I said, Saturday is very, very slow. But we can see, ladies and gentlemen, that turbo has been creating higher lows, and it looks like it wants to continue pushing up at least somewhere till 0.0038, right? Remember, at the end of the day, we are still technically in the consolidation zone. March might not be the most exciting because we are also on the quarterly, this is the quarterly candle, right? And that includes March. So it may be a rejection where, where March ends, we might bounce back above this accumulation and we may be at 0.0445 somewhere, right? But then the next couple months will be fantastic. I genuinely believe that, the timings are a little bit different, but I believe everything is still going to happen according to the data. Okay. We might have our first pump in the summer or, early fall, somewhere there. And the second pump might be the beginning of 2026. And then the crash might happen, right? Remember, not every cycle is going to play out exactly the same. I do believe there still will be a cycle. I do believe worst case, like absolute dog, worst case for turbo would be like 1.2 cents. That's like the worst case scenario. But I think, second worst case scenario, we would hit upwards of, if we go especially and look at the timeline, we could hit upwards of 2 cents. And that's worst case scenario. I don't see any other reason why we would not be coming back to these prices ever again, unless, of course, that one in a million possibility is that we're all wrong about the cycles. But if you did watch the Bitcoin video, I did talk about how, we are technically still on track to create higher lows and higher highs, and how, altcoin season and everything else should still play out. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, all right, everyone's an expert once things happen or have happened. I do believe truly that this zone right here is going to be the hindsight zone where everyone's like, oh, I should have bought, we're at the bottoms, support was here. Why didn't I buy? I truly do believe that will be the zone where, everyone's like Mr. Hindsight. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.